Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to the vlog. I'm currently driving to Drift Games, we have a special guest with us. His name is Richie Keller. You might have seen him already. He's the DJ for this trip. DJ Richie, turn it up! So yeah, today we are heading to Drift Games Nationals with Richie. You might have seen in the last vlog where he was working on the car. So before we actually head to Mandela, before we show the Drift Games Nationals, this is actually our first time spectating at this event, Richie, isn't it? It is our first time spectating. So Richie was the track marshal, head track marshal last year, correct? Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Very correct. And I was driving, obviously. So, but before that, actually back in the Pro Drift days, you were still the head track marshal, and then I was your bitch boy, basically. Yeah, basically. Yeah, so I used to run on the track for you.
You're still my bitch boy, like. I don't know if you realise it or not.
Questionable, like. So anyway, we're heading up today. So it's my first time we're actually spectating event and actually paying to get into an event, most likely. We're heading up for a bit of fun and hang out with some lads and watch some drifting and see what the whole crack with the Nationals is all about. But before we head in today, let's check back during the week when I showed the finished work of Richie's stuff, welding and all that. So yeah, see a bigger beard on him maybe, I don't know. So yeah, so today, well actually last night, or yesterday evening, was it yesterday evening that you finished this? Yeah, it's supposed to yesterday evening. So yesterday evening, Richie, my dad, finished off all of the rust repair, so there's officially zero rust, well at least that we know of anyway. That is awesome. That means now we actually have a chassis that's worth keeping, because up until that point it was actually looking like it was going to be thrown away, you know, it was no good. The roll cage unit is perfectly fine, it just would have been a waste. So as you can see, and it's even hard to tell to be honest, but you know, all this has been replaced here and it's been completely fixed up. Richie welded it all in together.
This would have come back to about.
Yeah, actually that's a good point. So, and it's all been repaired all the way down, so I'll show you guys there in a second once we go down. I don't know if you guys can really see, you might be able to see it there, but as you can see, that's all been replaced. Yes, it's all flat, it's a flat floor, so there'll be a better aerodynamics, that's our thinking.
Ground effects.
Ground effects. We'll just put a fan onto the back of it now, like that old Formula 1 car from the 80s. Or the 90s, was it? You remember that, don't you? Yeah, that Alpha 90s. That was your time. All this side's been replaced. It's kind of hard to it's kind of hard to see what's been kind of done. On the front here has all been reinforced. We actually have a jacking point right there now.
Bar that goes across inside there, this is welded to, and that was so rotten on both sides. Now realistically, all that was keeping the rear subframe and stuff in was the roll cage, because it was tied in at the top. Like there was very little left. So now it's a lot stronger. In fact, yeah. I would even argue it's stronger now than what would have been out of the factory.
Out of the factory, yeah.
We plated all the way, and then we boxed this. This wasn't a box. This was, used to originally go over to here. Yeah. A lot of this was just open panels and stuff.
I'm hitting my head on things. I don't even know if you can see me. You might be able to see me perfectly fine. You might be able to see my lovely glasses. Now what's next is the rear tube setup, and that was tacked on last night, but Richie broke it off. Because he thought his welds were amazing, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he thought his welds were amazing. Oh my god. As you can see, it's been kind of washed now, so it's kind of a bit cleaner than what it was, but we have the subframe all on. And the subframe is painted gold. It actually looks pretty good. We were told that this car was ready for the scrap. It was not really much use to us, so thank you to Richie. That door doesn't close. Thank you to Richie. Yeah, this car is quite sweet, so yeah, let me know if you need to get in contact with Richie if you want to get this stuff done on your car, because he made a very valid point, but these cars are getting hard to find. They're getting hard to find in even clean condition at that, and yeah, we're going to start saving more and more of them. There's water in my glasses, there is too. So yeah, shoot me a message if you want to get in contact with Richie. Richie's not on any of the social medias, so if you want to contact him and you want to get your car looked at if you're based in Ireland, hit me up and then I'll hit him up. So I'll get my people to talk to his people. And yeah, I highly recommend his work. Like, he's completely saved this car, and it's, oh man, it's really made our lives a bit easier knowing that we now have two chassis. We have at least a spare, so that's good. So as of today, the rear tube setup has been pretty much laid out, and it looks really good. I know some people were kind of asking about the rear tube setup, they wanted to see a bit more videos in it. So I decided to show some clips of it. So yeah, so it's actually pretty cool looking. Like this rear bar we have here is like humongous, but you can see the main frame. You know, we kind of decided that welding it together instead of bolting it was a better solution. How we look at it is we don't need to unbolt this bar. We don't need to unbolt it. If we have a collision that means we have to unbolt it, then there's going to be bigger issues. Because you have to remember too as well that if you're getting in as far as that bar, that car is a write-off. Like that car is gone. So how we looked at it was we welded on, keep it solid, give a good mounting point for our radiator once it gets put back here, all that stuff. So yeah, next job is to get onto the sim. Today we're competing in Virtual Drift Championship. I'm going to show you what we're doing on that. So yeah, this is my setup that I use for competitions and stuff, drifting on the sim. That's my steering wheel, shifter and handbrake. Can't really see it because it's kind of dark in there right now. The lighting isn't great. But yeah, so this evening I will be competing, this evening being Saturday, I will be competing in Virtual Drift Championship around 5 at Ying and Lingen, Dringen, Zingen, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'll put the word there so you can see it, and the people from Denmark who know how to pronounce it can correct me. Either way, so yeah, we'll be competing in that tonight. That's my little tablet I use to watch the live stream so I can kind of spot for myself. So I'll put the link in the description below where you can watch the live stream, but by the time this video goes up it'll only be a replay of the live stream and stuff, so you guys can check that out. But we'll hop into the sim there and we'll do a few runs and show you the track layout. So we're in Mondello. Richie's here with us, obviously, because Richie was in the car with us. We have Evan Scally as well, but I'm not going to show him on camera. Well, maybe I don't know, will they? No, we're told. So yeah, it's been a great day so far. We're watching some battles, some qualifying, and we've got Josh Holsworth. I'm not going to ignore him. No, today's been a great day so far. It's been awesome watching all the battles and stuff. We're just now cruising around. We see some of the lads, Marshall and stuff that we all know. Obviously Richie was helping out last year and he's not doing it this year, so some people. Got Darren Barnett back in business. See Darren back in driving again. So yeah, it's going to throw some clips of some driving and then, or drifting, and then I'll probably head on. I've got some stuff to do back. Hope it's nice.
Down to the transition into clip 5 and good tries to make it again.
Sounds good.
Huh?
Sounds good.
Some cars? Yeah. Bit of Jay-Z love, man.
You have to love him, don't you?
Yeah, you love a bit of Jay-Z, don't you? Do you like a bit of Jay-Z, don't you?
I like Jay-Z.
Do you like Jay-Z? Yeah. What about Jay-Z, the rapper?
Oh yeah, I like him as well.
You like him?
I thought that's who you were talking about.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
What about two of them?
Yeah, there's only one though.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
And they're going down to 1 lovely light.
you see me now, people? So that is the end of today. Drift Games Nationals. It was actually really, really good. The level of driving was class. It was really, really good. Like
Really up there.
really up there, yeah.
I'm
I'm not afraid. I'm never afraid. So today was class. To be honest, I think merging of 3 classes together is probably a really good thing. I think, in my opinion,
Yeah, well,
it really tightened up the field, and I think yeah, I think it was just really entertaining to watch. We got here around 12:30 when the qualifying. Oh, just cameras all over the place. We got here around 12:30 when qualifying started, and the battles were worth staying around for sure.
they were.
Yeah.
They were definitely. Yeah.
Really, really good. So highly recommended to come up. I think next one's Watergrass Hill. A few weeks time,
So, yeah.
in a month's time maybe. And the wind is here, and so you probably can't hear me. But I think it's time for us to go home, Richie.
We're going home.
We're going home. Cue the DJ Richie. So that is the end of our trip today. It is like 9:30 in the evening. Daylight savings is a terrible thing. Hello, Bella. So today was awesome. Thank you to Richie for coming for the spin. We had a bit of a blast. Bye bye, Richie.
Bye bye.
Can't even see you.
Night night.
That was my dad. He was judging all day.
Oh yeah?
Hi. We're not in the town now, like. We're not in the town, so you can say hiya, 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 hiya. So yeah, that's the end for this vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And catch you guys very soon.